take one, take two.
Take
Hello,
three.
hello. Yo, stop interrupting me. Welcome back to the second episode of this podcast. Welcome
Named-
to Much Browness podcast, episode 2. I was
What did
gonna
you
say,
That
I was
was
gonna
so
say
confusing.
2 in a different language. What?
The
What?
name of it. You're like, this is the no podcast.
I said, welcome back to Much Brownness podcast.
Oh, is it
episode
because we're
2.
brown?
Yeah, so it's much. Hey, get it?
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
smart.
you didn't listen to my first episode?
I listened to a bit and then I slept.
No. Yeah, sure.
Dad, I did.
Sure.
Why don't you
Alright,
please
alright.
me?
Yeah, so I'm not alone, as you can hear a little chit chatter. I'm here with my younger sister, Putri, aka Putty, aka I don't know, aka whatever.
How's it going?
Oh, yo,
you
sorry.
know.
I gotta say, by the way, this is your host Shaq, aka Groovy Shaq, aka I don't know.
AKA,
Don't know. Just
I
aka
don't know,
whatever.
just AKA.
AKA whatever. Alright, so how you been?
I've been doing, I've been doing like good, but like then again, I could be better. But you know what? I'm doing good because we're about to go to Singapore, and I'm keen to go. I don't want to be here anymore. See this? I'm keen to see the cousins. For my birthday, we're gonna go Wild Wild Wet.
Well, I thought we were gonna go Universal again because that'd be tight.
Do you have
But-
money?
Yeah, well, that would be cool because you'd be like hot as fuck.
Exactly. So we're gonna go.
Oh, also,
apparently.
if you want to swear in this podcast, I don't give a fuck. Just swear. I don't give a shit.
But Mum will get mad.
Like she listens to this. I don't
And
know.
then,
Who
Dad,
knows?
what if Dad sees it? Ooh, Dad will whoop my ass.
Says
get a
what?
beating.
Whatever.
You know, Dad.
Um.
And then the cousins, what if they snitch?
Cousins don't say shit. But yes, no. I'm very excited to go. Yeah, I'm excited to go to Singapore. I'm ready to detox. I made a pact with myself that I'm not gonna go on the internet as much as I always do. Yeah. No, I'm not. I swear, I'm just gonna bring books. I'm gonna read books, magazines, and
No.
shit. Like,
No, you won't.
all right.
You'll say that, and then like in the morning at Frena's house or husband's house or someone's house, we always go on our phone, And in the morning checkup, and you have to check on everything. Then we'll go on YouTube and watch some videos. While
No,
we
but
eat.
isn't that like? Oh, yo, come over here. Sorry, a little bit. Well, little adjustment. But no, isn't that like such a shitty thing? I actually had these conversations with my friends that like they were saying to me, you should get off your phone and just detox and not do anything because like this
Yeah.
past 2 weeks ish, I've been like mad busy with like work, and I'm like, working leading up to the flight. So yeah, they just asked me to. They actually asked me to like not take my laptop and anything, cameras. They're like, no, don't take it. But I will take my cameras, just my film and my like little vlogging camera. That's
and then
it.
you're gonna vlog.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna
know what?
vlog
I'm
and
gonna
post it
vlog.
because every now and then I'll go and I'll watch all the videos from Singapore.
That's the best one, isn't it? Don't you reckon?
That's so fun. Remember when we went Hari Raya?
Yes.
And you
Hari
recorded,
Raya
that
is the
was-
term Eid. Sorry, as
Oh,
well.
sorry.
Eid, aka Eid. Sorry. Go on. Go on.
And that was. We should do that again. Where we fast here because don't want to fast in Singapore. That is way too hard. And then just the day before we celebrate, we should go to Singapore.
Yeah, that would be super duper tight.
And then we get money.
Yeah,
'cause
because
we don't
it's
get
like-
money here.
It's such a funny concept that like when you're like, I guess, not in your country and then you celebrate like Eid, it's just not as big as if you celebrate it in Singapore, for example, because like it's
Yeah.
like hella big over there.
And more fun and more traditional good food that does not taste the same when it's over here.
And it goes for like a month?
Yeah, around there, but
Around
no,
there, but
towards the end, it's like
yeah. But yeah, keen for the trip. Be fun, detox, man. We just gotta detox from the internet.
yeah.
You say yeah, but then you use on your phone
No, I
24/7.
say yeah because I would, but like then like you see, like I can't really do that because all of you guys, like all the teenagers, you're gonna be going out
Yeah,
and
true.
like partying, and I'm stuck there alone. Or I have Alex, but that's different. So like, what are we meant to do? Go out alone?
No, but the thing is that like when we go out, it's just gonna be like at night. Like we still take you guys out and shit.
Oh yeah, but like when you go out, like you like go and you like party and you have all fun.
Party.
Like over 18, so then we can't go. It was just like something like we're like too young to know,
Too young to know. Look, yo.
Look, we know what's going on, but like we like put on that thing and be like, what?
Yeah, look, there are some stuff where we would like to do that we can't take your ass.
I know. I'm a child. I'm literally 12.
Oh man. So yeah, there's actually no arrangement in this episode. We're just gonna like just talk and shit. Maybe like I would want to do like a little thing where we just ask each other questions that we would like to know
Go shoot
of
shots.
each other.
I don't really know that because I don't know what to ask.
Just ask anything.
Yeah, but like that's the thing.
Just whatever. Just Oh, but first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself. How rude of me. How
I'm
rude of me.
so rude. You don't even know. Just,
I don't even know what my sister's like.
honestly, that it's true.
No, it's not true, fool.
Are you buying anything for my birthday?
I can't say that. It's either a yes or a no. Maybe.
Are you
I
helping
can't
it with
say it.
Shook? Shook says he's gonna get me AirPods and then I can listen to it in class and hide it from all the teachers from telling me off.
Cool.
All the teachers are so stupid.
Yeah, Poochie's been having a real hard. You know what? Not only you that you're having a hard time with like school stuff. I'm currently having a little bit of a hard time with just shit's just been happening at uni. I don't really want to get around with it. Like I don't really
Yeah.
want to talk about it at the moment. Not right now, but it is what it is. It's a whole lot of bullshit. Anyway, yes, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, my name is
My name is I don't
my
even know
name
my
is-
name.
I don't even know
I don't
my
even know my name, bro.
My name's Kutri, and I like to
I like to sleep.
I like to sleep.
I like to eat.
I like to eat. That is basically
I like to
what I do.
Spend
sleep
most of
and
my
I
time
eat.
on YouTube.
Yes, because I have nothing else. I am not famous like all these other people and rich where they can go out, have fun, do whatever they want. I'm also 12, so I don't have my driver's license, so I can't just go skirt anywhere. I kind of just have to like
anywhere.
stay at home unless I make a plan. And I honestly hate making plans with people sometimes. Like, I don't want to go out with you, but I don't want to stay at home. So what am I going to do?
You shouldn't force yourself into going out with them just because you're bored. Because what does that define you as a person? Oh, facts. Yeah, Joe.
I still have fun.
Joe, motherfucking
I still have
dropped.
fun. I wanted to go in the arcade. I found it. Was it the pawn shop?
Yes. Oh God, Okay, I thought you said something else, but yes.
I did not say that.
It's the
I
pawn
know
shop.
it.
Yes. What was it called? Something.
I wanted to go in because it wasn't nighttime. Like the first time I saw it, it was nighttime, and it said it was like over 18. So I'm just like. I thought it
No,
was
but
a
you
pawn
can
shop.
go in during the day. So like, yeah, not at
I
night.
wanted to
You can
go in,
during
but
the day.
I also had no money, so I couldn't play Mario Kart. I was mad.
Hard life with being a 12-year-old.
Hard
Huh?
life of being a 12-year-old. I'm over being this age. I kind of just want to be like 16
16.
or 15. I want to get a job for the
Man,
money, not for. I just want the money,
work hard and. You know what? Ever since I've turned 19, I've never felt like I'm over 19. Like till now, I'm 23 now. I feel like I'm still 19.
Yes, it's like I want to have fun like you. It's
Like me,
being 12.
homie.
is,
Like I work. I gotta pay bills and shit.
I would
Like
still
it's
rather
hard
be
being
you.
an adult.
I know it's hard, but it's just I'm over being 12. Even though we basically don't have to pay for stuff, but like it's just like I feel like we can't do anything because we can't really like go drive go somewhere. Can't really go out at night.
Right.
You know, Stranger Things, dude,
Right.
they are never at home. I don't understand.
You know why?
where
Because
they're
okay. Let me say.
because the world is ending.
No. Let me say something. They were because obviously the TV show is based in the 80s. They didn't have internet back then. Like, so it was you know what? When I was your age, when I was like 10, yeah, I didn't really use the internet. I was always out, literally with my friends, like out doing shit and like playing soccer or whatever. Like we were just out doing shit because, you know.
Yeah, well, I would love to do that, but you know, half my friends are like, F it, nah, I'm good. And I'm just like, well, okay, you don't want to stuck at home. I'll like be that way, you know, have
Right.
a boring life.
Right.
Like, I wish I was like I would do that.
Yeah.
I like you know.
Yes. I do know. Sorry, I just need to continue on talking. I just need to say something.
So, you know, like, no, I don't know. I'm not good at talking. I'm not good
I feel like you are good at talking. What are you talking about? I feel like you are.
I feel like I'm under pressure. That's why.
Under pressure? No. This podcast is supposed to make people feel not under pressure and a very open-minded place, open-minded space.
My maths teacher, he's leaving and I'm getting another maths teacher. Her name's like Miss Kovakovic, something like that.
I think which one? Kasevich?
It was Kovakovic.
I
I don't know if it's Kasovic.
don't know.
I heard she's like someone said she was chubby, but I'm not sure if she.
Yeah, I've had her in maths before.
She's rude.
Kasevich.
I heard she's rude.
No, she's not. She's like, anyway. Yeah. What? I don't know. I mean, to me, she wasn't, but I just did my work.
Yeah, like that's the thing I do as well. But you know, I don't want to do fully 6 hours of schoolwork. You know, I do talk, but I still get my work done. Like I'm sometimes a good
They
student.
just don't want to. You know what's funny? I heard this like interview because I like watching interviews in my spare time. You know how it be. Jaden Smith's one of his interview. He was saying how like school is low key kind of like.
Stupid.
No, let me finish my sentence, bro.
Sorry.
Let me finish my sentence. It's kind of like prison.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're not allowed to like. I mean, yeah, obviously there's rules and regulations, whatever. But like, you wear a uniform. Everyone's like dressed the same, and then you have like a specific time to tell you what to do,
Yeah, I
what
saw someone
time to
talk
eat,
about that.
and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And you know what? Now that I'm older, I kind of agree with like Jaden's philosophy in like life because
Yeah.
he's just very like open-minded and woke with everything. Did you see that thing where he gave out like free vegan
Yeah, I saw
food
that.
to like the
I saw
homeless?
that. It's good.
Yo, that
He's a
shit
good
is
person.
good. Like I've never seen any celebrities like trying to do that shit. Or well, I've never like properly seen or like researched properly. But like that shit is good. And then he's like helping with like Flint with like the water crisis and shit. So yeah, like people go out there and buy Jaden's Just Water because all your money is gonna go to Flint.
I haven't even had Just Water yet.
Honestly, it's like I buy it because like it just gives money to like you know
Yeah.
the like charity and shit.
Am I
which
the
is
only one that thinks
amazing.
water tastes different?
You know what?
It does taste different.
It does taste different.
See?
I can agree with that.
I hate it when people say that they don't taste different because they do.
They definitely do. Some of them taste very mildew sometimes.
Some of them taste milky.
Yeah, some of
And
them
it's
taste
so
very
disgusting.
like chlorinated. Like
Yeah,
sometimes when I pour and then like I look at the cup, like I can see like sometimes it's like oily and shit.
Yeah, it's just ugh. And it stresses me out when people say it tastes the same.
It's messed up.
I get hose mad. Hose
mad.
Hose mad.
I get hose mad. But oh, okay, no, I have a question for you.
Go on.
So you're in year 8. How are you finding this high school experience so far, even though you're in year 8.
The worst thing ever.
Right.
And I hate all teachers because I feel like they just, yes, they went to school before. They tell us, yeah, I've been to school before. I understand what you're doing. Well, if you understand what we're doing, why don't you let us do it? Because we sometimes need to talk. We can't really do our work all the time. And
Like I
it's
said, it's like a
annoying.
prison, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you just...
And then, like, when they, like, yell at you or they tell you off for something that was so stupid, I go off. I will talk back to them until I, like, get sent out or something. Or until they stop. Like, I'm right, you're wrong. Get out of here. No one asked
But
me.
you gotta understand one thing, though. Like, sometimes you just can't... Yeah, you fend yourself. You stand for your right. And I respect that. And that's always amazing. But at the same time, like... Yeah, I don't know. It's... You just don't want to get in trouble. But you know what? Like,
same.
you kind of remind me of me when I was younger because I didn't take shit from anyone. I remember I had this like one science teacher. She was like a massive motherfucking bitch. Every time
Miss Balls? Sorry, I don't know.
No, when I was in Sydney. You were like so young. When we were living in Sydney. And she was like the biggest bitch. Like apparently she doesn't like Muslim people. Because her son
Oh my god.
because her son had an accident and he was in a car with a Muslim driver, like one of his friends.
Let's go beat her ass right now. So
I wish it was
stupid.
that simple, but no, violence begets violence. Violence is not the answer. But sometimes you just gotta punch them in the throat.
Exactly.
Like my friend always says, Angelo, if you're listening, you gotta punch them in the throat sometimes, bro.
Yes, you go. You tell them.
But yeah, every time I come in, like, cause I would just sometimes I'll be just doing my shit and then I'll be finished and then I'll just like either helping my friend or whatever, and then she'll just tell me off. She'll make me go and like this thing called a timeout where it's like a detention and shit like that. And there's one time I went in, I was mad happy on that day. I still remember I was super happy, and she's like, Shaquille, stop talking, blah 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 blah. And I was like, what is your problem with me? Ever since I've known you, ever since like I'm in your class, like I've never done anything wrong except do my work and shit. And she's like, that's it, get out of my class, you show no respect. I'm like, and I literally said, I was like, how old was I? I was like 13, maybe 14. I was just like, if you ain't gonna respect me, I ain't gonna respect you, bitch. And then I just like threw my books and just like walked out. Did I get detention? Yes, I did get detention, but I told the whole story, and my principal kind of liked me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, in Sydney, so he kind of was just like, all right, look, like I know you're angry and shit, but sometimes you just gotta let the old people be old and miserable
Stupid.
because there's
Yeah.
nothing more in their life to do
Yeah.
because they're old and miserable.
One of my teachers, which is my math teacher, but he's leaving. He. What was I gonna say? I totally forgot.
Shit, I don't know what you're gonna say. I ain't in
know
your
what I
mind.
was gonna say. Oh, okay.
Sorry, go ahead, yeah.
So I was like sitting in class, and my eyes were swollen that night because you know how I do. I was crying. I don't even remember why, but it was a rough night. So my eyes were swollen the next day, which sucks because sometimes when people cry at night and then they wake up the next morning, or they cry and then like a couple hours later, their eyes are not puffy. But no, why did this happen to me? Just me. Whenever I cry, my eyes will go puffy, and it sucks. So I was icing it with my friend's drink bottle. And then apparently I was talking when it was my other friend talking, but I was the one who got in trouble this time. And I'm like, wow, okay, be that way, whatever. And then he's like, okay, move to the front of here, stop talking. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I moved to the front, and then after he stopped talking, he was like, okay, you can move to the back. And I'm like, oh, whatever. So I took my bag, I chucked it on my seat because I was posed mad, and he was like, that's it, I've had enough of you. Go outside. Oh, and I forgot, when he was moving me to the front, he called me Pootree. And boy, you really got the nerve. You have got the
You
nerve
got that
to say
motherfucking
that.
nerve.
Are you kidding me? Like, you've had me. It's been like more than half the year. You should know my name. And I'm like, actually, it's Pootree, but whatever. And then he's like, yeah, well, if you didn't get in trouble as much, then maybe I wouldn't have to say your name. And I'm like, well, that's kind of the thing I said in my head. I was like, and I should have said it out loud. I was going to be like, I should have said, well, you know, if I keep on getting in trouble, you should learn how to say my name right because you keep on saying my name. Stupid ass, I'll beat your ass.
Facts. I'll beat your ass.
And then this year, I ended up having him again because the teacher that I'm meant to have and I'm having now is on like a trip, like a holiday. So he told me to get out. Oh no, he was like, oh good. He's like, oh, do your work, Putri. Like, listen. Why don't you listen? I'm like, I was listening, but you know. And like I'm like, by the way, it's Putri again. And then he's like, what'd you say? I'm like, it was Putri. And then he's like, get out of the class. I'm like, fine, whatever. I'm just like correcting you for saying my name right, but okay. And I walked outside, and then a couple minutes later, he came out. He's like, all right, what's up with your attitude? And I'm just like, I just corrected you for saying my name right. Like, I don't understand. And he's like, okay, well, you don't need to have that much attitude. I'm like, whatever, like,
well, this is how I just talk, bro.
Like, I know, like, this is just me.
This is how I talk, homie.
And then he's like, whatever. So then I walked back in class, and then
you know what's funny though? Like it happens to all of us in the family. It happens to all of us. I find it so funny and irritating that white people can't pronounce our name properly.
I know it's really not that hard either. It's like
the vowels and shit all spell out themselves, and like when you say the name out loud, it just rolls off your tongue. It's so simple. Yeah. Like my name, like a lot of people would mistaken it for like my full name is Shaquille, and people would mistaken it as to be like Shaq Il.
How did they get that, dude?
Or like Shaquille, or like Shaqri, and I'm just like what? Like, what? Or like, I hate when people say Shaquille. It's just like, yeah, I know like some people be joking, but like, oh, Shaquille. It's like, homie, like that's not how you say your name. Like, I don't go and say your name like, I don't even know. All white people, they might just so like, standard and simple. And like,
basic.
No, you know what's funny? Like, some people have like the most craziest name and craziest spelling, and they say that shit right, and then like when it comes to our name, they can't say it right.
I know. Oh my god, I wanna.
I know you just want to punch him in the face, but it's not that hard to pronounce our name. Honestly, like it's not even a unique spelling or anything.
Yeah, I know. It's like apart from mine,
it's just a motherfucking name, bro.
It's not that hard.
If you can say Beyonce, you can definitely say our full names with ease. You know?
Yeah. What's my middle name?
Azlia? You know?
Putri Azlia Azar.
Is there any questions that you want to ask me?
How are you? It's like, how are you, you know?
oh, we're getting deep. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
That's good.
I'm alright. I really needed. I really need the holiday that's coming up, to be honest. That's all, like, I'm looking forward to. I actually woke up today feeling, like, a bit agitated and frustrated with, like, what's happening with, like, just, like, the whole uni shit. But, I'm alright, man. I'm busy working and shit, you know? It takes my mind off things. So,
See, I want to get a job. I just don't want that money. I need that money because I'm always going out. I'm like, Mom, can I go out? And she gave me a 20, and then honestly, I would feel bad. I know I don't.
I'm glad you say that shit. I'm glad you say that shit. Like, I feel like you're low key a bit mature enough to say that. Like, oh, I feel bad for. I always feel bad asking money from like mom and dad or anything. You know, and she goes out. She's like, hey, can I have some money? Like, yeah.
Can I have some money for the petrol, or can I have some? Or he's like, one day I was skipping first period because I asked Mum, I didn't want to go first period, I had math, and Shuk was there, and he was gonna skip. I remember he was gonna skip TAFE, and he was gonna like go out for breakfast or something, and he's like, oh, I got no money. I had 15 in my case, in my phone case, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, I'll give it to you. I'm like, hey Shuk, I have 15. Do you want it? He's like, oh my god, really? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, here you go. He's like, thank you. I'm like, okay, you have to pay me back. How long has it been? It's been like 3 months, probably more, and he has not paid me back. Oh my god, I don't need it. I would love it.
It's your money. You should get it back.
Yeah, but he's stupid. He obviously wants it back. Sure.
No, but it's funny. Like, okay, hopefully we don't sound like we're shit talking our brother, but like, he takes money with ease, with no embarrassment and shit.
Yeah.
He just takes it.
But that's shook. What can we do about him? He's shook. I don't know.
He's got to learn, bro. He's got to learn. He's got to learn.
He's not gonna learn. He's stupid.
Do I have any other questions? I don't know. I don't know how deep I want to get with these questions.
I mean, all you. This is yours.
Do you have any questions for me? You can ask me questions. Any.
Though.
It can be like any basic questions as well.
I'm not good with questions. I don't know. I'm just like,
just whatever. Rolling with it. We've been rolling with
like
life.
Whenever I go out with friends, like our conversations is just like talking shit about someone.
Oh, I actually have a question for you, but
Go.
I also want to say don't talk shit about someone else because you know what? You will learn this later on in life. Oh, I feel like I'm so fucking old when I said that shit. You will learn this later in life, young lady. Are you hot? Do you want me to turn the heater off?
No,
We've
but
got the
I
heater
like
on
it.
because it's cold. Well, what was my question? Oh, I was gonna say that when you're out with people, when you're out with your friends, whoever they are, never talk shit about other people because that just kind of define you as a person because it just makes you like talk shit about other people. And when like there's always that one person who always talks shit about other people and shit. So and like their friends. So imagine if you're not there and then they're out with someone else, like they would talk as bad, like as so much shit when you're not there.
You're not there. Yeah,
about
I
you,
understand.
if that makes sense.
Well, like for me, but this is just my head. My head doesn't work really right. Probably like I have something wrong with me, but that's okay.
What the fuck?
Like if someone like talks shit about me, okay, whatever, do it, or but like if you want. Probably should say it to me because honestly,
Ooh, respect.
when I talk shit about someone else, I do end up saying all the stuff that I've said to my friend to them.
Like in front of their face.
Yeah,
right.
I've
yes.
said that to so many. Like I tell them off. Like I go off.
Yes, it's it's very funny because like I do that shit too. Like I'd rather if people want to say shit about me, say it in front of my face. If I have something to say about people, I'll say it in front of their face. I don't hide. Why would you want to hide and say shit to other people about them, if that makes sense? Yeah. It's very funny because I've had this conversation with Mom before, and she said, your character is like so much like your father because he doesn't take that kind of shit as well. So it's so funny because like I get it, and then you get it.
I don't know about Shook.
Shook's very reserved. That's the thing. Shook's just like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he's very, like, that type of, like, person who just let it slide. But I guess me and you, we don't really let it slide as much as you.
Yeah, kind of just, like, go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you got to try to keep your calmness when you talk with them.
Look, I can't do that.
Look, I still find it hard doing that shit too. But sometimes you just gotta, like, think about something while you're talking about them so that you become. Anyway, my question, I forgot what I was going to say. It's a question. Do you ever feel like, do you ever feel uncomfortable being with your friends? Like, hanging out with them and shit like that? Because, like, you have, like, you're with, like, white friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever feel uncomfortable and shit?
Uncomfortable as in what way?
Like just being with them, being around them for like a long period of time, with like the shit that they say.
A long period of time.
Yeah, in a long period of time.
Yeah, but like
because
then again,
just like with the shit that they say, like just.
Yeah, but like then again, like you get used to it, or like even if they do, I normally just block a lot of what they say out, so I'm just like not really listening half of the time. But if they like do say anything, I can't just let it slide sometimes. or else sometimes I go off. But like, I'm also just like very out of it. So like, I just like don't really listen to them
Yeah.
because
right.
I just like I'm like thinking in my head. I'm just like, what is going on? Why am I here? And I'm just like talking about all this thing. I'm like, and then like I don't know. I'll be like, you know what? I'm hungry, and I'll like change the subject. I'll be like, I'm hungry. Let's go get food.
Right.
And we'll
right.
go get food. And I'll just be sitting there. I'll just be eating.
Yeah.
And then
But like that's the thing that everyone has to know and I guess learn from. Like you just can't be saying about other race that you don't know, like saying shit about it or like saying like ignorant stuff.
yeah.
You know, like I've said this to a lot of my friends before and shit like that. Like some group of my friends that I hang around with, sometimes they make me feel so like incredibly uncomfortable with the shit that they say because they think that like I'm that one Asian friend like with them in that group and I'm that like one minority so like they can say any shit that they want and
Oh,
they
yeah.
think that I'm gonna let it slide. And like obviously no one else is gonna say shit because they're like, oh my god, that's so funny. And like, you know, people love stereotyping other cultures, other religions, whatever. But yeah, it's just like so not okay, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like messed up. Like I have this story. One time I was at one of my mates' place and we were I'm not gonna say name. I'm gonna like be anonymous. I'm gonna say like
Call-
thing
call
one and
me-
thing two.
Thing one.
Thing one
Maybe
and
call
thing
them
two.
an it. You never know.
It's because they're animals.
It.
Because they're like
We're all
they're like
animals.
disgusting. No, I'm not saying that all animals are disgusting. So yeah, so I was at a place with my friends, my group of friends, and we were ordering food from Uber Eats, and we were hungry. It was like he was, I think, like 20 minutes late, but us being us, you know, we're used to fasting, so I'm chill.
Yeah.
I'm chill. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, they just I don't know. I just said, oh, where's Raj at? Like, where is he? Come on, man, it doesn't take long. And I was like, Raj, what do you mean by Raj? And they're like, oh, the driver's name. And I was like, why? Because a lot of like delivery drivers are Indian, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, well, yeah, basically. And I was just like, it's a little bit rude to assume that. Like, it's low-key racist. Like, what? Like, no, I'm just saying, just because, you know, like that's what they are. That's what they do. And I'm like, what do you mean by they? Like Indian people? And they're like, yeah, basically. And I look at the app. I was just like, well, he's coming in like 5 minutes, and he's not Raj. His name is like something else. And I said the name, and then they were just like, this is I think his name was like Kareem or something.
Cream.
Kareem, like Karim, Kareem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, it's too hard to pronounce this. Basically, so I'm just gonna say it's the same thing as Raj. And I'm like,
How?
huh? I was like, what the fuck? So that kind of like got me low key
Hers mad.
agitated.
And
It's
hers
like,
mad.
it's like, wow, you guys really don't know shit, and like just say the most ignorant shit ever, and I'm just like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
And like and then I was a bit uncomfortable after that whole night, the whole situation and everything. But you know,
I was gonna say I really want to swim with a shark. I don't know. That
that's
popped into my
very
head.
random.
I know. But
Yeah,
I,
we got so deep into it, but yeah, whatever. Let's swim out of it. Swim
Swim?
out of the bubble.
don't you want to swim with a shark?
I can't swim. I'm scared of swimming now.
Why?
After what happened in Bali.
What happens when summer comes? Oh, when. Oh.
Yeah, so look, we were in Bali last year and I swam and I dislocated my shoulder. And you guys saw it. We were in the ocean. You guys
Yeah,
saw
I
it.
saw it. I
Was it
didn't even-
disgusting?
Yeah, but then I'm like, yeah, nah, and I turned my body to look the other
Oh,
way and then
okay.
go, I'm more underweight. That was, I can't do stuff like that.
Right.
Like, I can't look at, like, popped out bones or something like that. It's just,
I
ugh.
popped it back in though. Because it's like, yo,
That's
fuck this. I'm not going to go
nasty.
to a hospital in Bali, man. It's either going to cost so much. Don't know how long it's going to wait. So I'm just like, boop.
Did it hurt?
It was very sore. I remember I dislocated it during basketball. And I had to wait for so long. And that shit hurt. Like I was in pain
It
because it was
hurted.
so long. Because yeah, when it happened in Bali, I think it only happened for like 2 minutes, and then I just like popped it back in.
Love that.
So it wasn't as
I
brutal as
remember
basketball.
when we were in Bali and we were at that beach where you dislocated your shoulder or whatever.
Mhm.
I was in there and I took the surfboard because I think Dad rented like 2.
Yeah,
And
he did,
Alex was catching waves, and I just wanted to sit out at the back and lay down, take a nap. So I wanted to go out there, and then I think you guys were calling me, so I'm like, yeah, okay, coming. Then there was a wave coming, and I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I started like paddling, but the wave was too big. It knocked me down, and
Oh, I
the
did? I didn't see
surfboard
that.
hit my head.
yeah.
Did you not see that? I
No.
think the surfboard went up, and then like,
Oh,
And,
I
like,
think I
hit
was
my
just
head.
lying down, cause yeah, I was like a bit sore from the dislocated shoulder. But yeah, I think I was lying down. Wow, look at us go! It's like nearly 40 minutes.
I want to go Bali.
I think yeah, Bali is
And
amazing to go
Hawaii.
holiday.
And Fiji. Okay,
Right, I want to
fair.
go back to the UK. Like yeah, I was gonna say Sweden, but like what
If
happened
we
with
do
like
go
ASAP
there-
Rocky, like I don't really want to go there.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not take them.
I want to go to.
him.
I want to go to
Free
France.
A$AP
Free
Rocky.
ASAP Rocky, bro, for real. All right, so we are getting towards the end of the podcast. Is there anything that you're like fucking with at the moment? Like music, food, clothes, whatever. Is there anything that you're, fucking with?
I don't know. But have you seen Tyler's like clothesline? There was this
the
one.
Lacoste?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It was like golf, but like yeah, and it was like his jeans, but it wasn't like yes, it was jeans, but it was like different. It was like I think it was like sewed or something like that, and it was like little like lines. I'm not good at explaining.
Right.
But then on the pocket, on the back pocket, on the corner, it said golf, and it was like a little heart, and it looked really cool and cute, and I would get. But I'm tiny and I barely fit into anything.
All right,
But-
cool. So that's just you've been fucking with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've been, like some.
What? You
I
can't
don't
speak
even know.
anymore.
I can't speak.
She can't speak. She's done.
I
She's
don't-
done talking.
I
She
have
can't
to
do it anymore.
download all my music on Spotify because I don't have Spotify Premium, and then I have to download it all in this one app. And that's so much effort.
Yes. Whoa.
I'm gonna be awake,
Right.
and you guys are gonna be asleep, and
Nah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
sleeping, bro. Yeah.
I can't.
right.
I don't sleep at night. I sleep at like 4.
That's messed up.
I know, but that's just the way.
Yeah, I
it
should do
works.
that shit. But
See?
yeah, by the time this podcast goes out, we'll be in Singapore.
We'll be in the air, and then on the floor, and back on the country, on the earth.
What are you
we'll
singing
be
about? We'll just be in
on
Singapore when this
Sing
episode comes out.
apart.
All right. Well, that concludes this episode. Putri, thank you. Putri.
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 Putri, alright.
Yeah, Put, thank you very much for joining us. Joining this podcast.
It's a pleasure being here.
I
I was thinking,
It's
because
a
no one
pleasure being here.
You know all the people say?
It's a
like,
pleasure being here. Oh, thank you very much.
You know what? I'm just saying it my way. Thanks for letting me be here. And I know I was kind of iffy about it at the start because I'm not good at. I feel like I'm not good at like talking for some reason. But like, I'm here. I'm here now.
We did it.
We did it.
It's
and
all good. It's all
Yeah.
fun and games. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. Adios. Any other
Adios,
last
amigos,
minute words?
muchachos.
Oh, don't treat other people like shit. I think that's a good.
Unless
way to
they
end.
deserve it.
No, no one deserves it. We'll be kind to one another. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Wait. I have something. Turn around. Look at what you see in the face. The mirror of a dream. Rhymes that keep us
Okay.
secret.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.